So, would you believe me if I said it was from the future?
Actually, I already knew.
What?
Well, given that you're robotic and made of futuristic technology, it didn't take a rocket scientist to put two and two together. I'm not an idiot.
Well, at least on the bright side, you didn't freak out like a quack.
So, what year do you come from?
2045.
Okay, so who do I become in the future?
Oh, I can't tell you that.
I know, because it will probably screw up the space-time continuum, but can I at least know why you're here? I'm going to know one way or another.
You're right. Well, guess I should fill you in. The person you see before you is not my real body.
Then, who are you?
My real name is Dr. Harris Bolton. I was a scientist working on improving the technology of the future. As I continued my research, I met a colleague who was interested in working with me.
Let me guess, this colleague of yours became corrupted by your studies and decided to become evil, right?
How did you know?
Oh, I just took a wild guess. Because not like I've heard this story over 1,000 times.
Anyways, we discovered this strange energy that was far beyond both our time and our understanding. Our city then went through a time of crisis via a power outage, but this mysterious energy gave us power. It was phenomenal, but it was, well, an omen. My colleague wanted to take advantage of this power, but it wasn't for fame. He wanted to help billions of people, I understood, but we didn't know what we were dealing with, so I couldn't concur with them.
And then what happened?
He would gain a hatred for me, and we parted ways. He worked on other projects, presumably cybernetic organisms or cyborgs. Once they were programmed, they became hellbent. They would attack numerous places around the world, and then they attacked my home. My injury seemed fatal, so before I kicked the bucket, I uploaded my consciousness into another project I was working on, which is what you see before you. I escaped into the past before they could find me, but I believe that my fears can't escape me. I believe that the cyborgs can get a hold of my technology and use it to travel back in time to find me and eliminate me. But if you stand in their way, they'll eliminate you as well. So, will you...
How did you do that?
What I'm trying to get across is that I have the technology that can combat these fiends.
But why me? I'm just some 15-year-old redheaded dork who just reviews kid shows and crap.
I can see that, but you're the only one I can trust. Will you help me?
Well, I guess I should do the same.
Good. Then let's begin.
Is this everything you need?
Yes, this will do.
Wait, how are you going to forge weapons with no arms?
I have my ways. I assume you have a review to do.
Oh yeah, I'll leave you to what you're doing. Hey, what's up? I'm Dinobuster and welcome to Dynamic Revolution, where I do what I do best, and that's review tons of shit. Well, there are a lot of creative people in this world, R.E.X included, but the hierarchy of that aspect has to go to the amazing people behind LEGO. LEGO has been here for 85 years now, and every kid since then will be pestering their parents until their ears bled to buy a LEGO set for them. This is so popular that other pop culture brands have been factored into LEGO sets like Star Wars, Marvel, DC, Jurassic World. Power Rangers was close enough to having their own sets, but it was disapproved. Son of a... They even had their own original brands like LEGO City, Technic, Chima, Bionicle, Nexo Knights, but we can't forget the most popular one out of all of them, Ninjago. Ninjas are really popular with kids. There's Ninja Turtles, Ninja Power Rangers, Ninjas in Mortal Kombat, etc. So why can't LEGO join that bandwagon? They did, and we were given one of the most successful LEGO brands that still runs to this day. This was of course integrated into a TV show on Cartoon Network that has been running for 9 seasons so far, and had a TV special. They even had a theatrical film that was in the same style as the LEGO movie and the LEGO Batman movie, but I'll talk about that another time. What we're here to talk about is a TV show, which started all the way back in 2011 with 4 pilot episodes: Way of the Ninja, The Golden Weapon, King of Shadows, and The Weapons of Destiny. And that's what we're going to look at today. These are the pilot episodes of Ninjago. We are first introduced to our main character, Kai, and his sister Nia, who work at a blacksmith shop where Y-Sensei known as Wu arrives at said shop.
All tools for a samurai, but nothing for a ninja?
Ninja? You're a long way from finding a ninja in these parts, old man. And the shop is called 4 Weapons, not 4 Browsing. Either buy something or go peddle your insults somewhere else.
Wow, I've never imagined there was someone a lot more douchier than Sakasa from Kamen Rider Decade. After he mysteriously leaves, they are suddenly attacked by the Skulkin, an army of skeletons of all things. Kai fends him off, but when he's pinned down by the general, Samukai, Wu saves him with his Spinjitzu, but Nia gets captured.
Nia!
Bye, Nia. Have fun being a plot device. After when Nia gets captured, Wu tells Kai the story of how Ninjago was created.
Long before time had a name, Ninjago was created by the first Spinjitzu master by using the 4 weapons of Spinjitzu. The Scythe of Quakes, the Nunchucks of Lightning, the Shurikens of Ice, and the Sword of Fire. Weapons so powerful, no one can handle all of their power at once. When he passed away, his 2 sons swore to protect them, but the oldest was consumed by darkness and wanted to possess them. A battle between brothers broke out, and the oldest was struck down and banished to the underworld. Peace returned, and the younger brother hid the weapons. But knowing his older brother's relentless ambition for power, he placed a guardian to protect them. And for fear of his own demise, a map for an honest man to hide. That honest man was your father. The older brother is Lord Garmadon. And I need to find those weapons before he does.
You're the younger brother?
He recruits Kai and brings him to a dojo. After passing a training montage, the following night, Kai is ambushed by 3 mysterious ninjas clad in black, who are later revealed as Wu's other students, who spins them into their new color-coordinated suits. So Kai is given the red suit with the ability of fire, which matches his personality, but let's meet our other 3 ninjas. There's Jay, who's the inventor and comic relief of the group. He's given the blue suit and masters the element of lightning. Next is Cole, the muscle of the group, is clad in black and can master the power of earth. And last is Zane, the weird, intelligent one. He's given the white suit and is aided by the power of ice. And just like that, they begin their quest for the golden weapons. They first arrive at a quarry for the Scythe of Quakes, but is overrun by the Skulkin. They sneak their way in to retrieve the weapon, but the army finds them and they have to fight their way out. During this intense battle, they unlock their Spinjitzu powers and cause the army to run in fear.
Good thing they didn't check out the merchandise in the back. Ha ha ha! All right. Guys.
Didn't Sensei say there was a guardian protecting the weapons?
Is that that's not what I think it is it? You mean a dragon? That sure looks like a dragon.
Hey folks, viewer mail time again. Oh, here's one from Sally, age 14. Dear Pig, aren't you interrupting the story at the most suspenseful part? Well, the answer is yes, Sally. Yes, I am. Keep those cards and letters coming.
Who the hell was that? Kai uses the scythe to fend off the dragon, but this causes the cave to collapse, so they escape using their Spinjitzu. Wu scolds Kai for using the scythe due to not being trained enough. They continue their quest to find the shurikens of ice. They're successful, but come across the ice dragon and escape. Rinse and repeat for the nunchucks of lightning. While camping out in the forest overnight, Kai ends up seeing his sister, who he chases after. She ends up leading him to the fire temple, which holds a sword of fire, but...
It's a trap!
Garmadon reveals himself, in shadow form anyways, and reveals the captive Nia being hanged over by a chain, dangling over lava. Whoa, Garmadon, I think you're taking this bondage thing way too far here. With his sister in peril, Kai dashes to retrieve the Sword of Fire and saves Nia, but Garmadon brings his shadow to life to corner him. Wu saves him, again, but the other three are captured by the Skulkin, who also steals their weapons. Garmadon awakens the Fire Dragon to stop them, forcing Wu to make the ultimate sacrifice and goes to the underworld. Garmadon orders his army to the underworld, along with the three weapons. Cole, Jay, and Zane pursue them and attempt to get their weapons back, but fail as the Skulkin retreat to the underworld. The three retreat to the Fire Temple, where Kai and Nia has tamed the Fire Dragon. Nia tells them that the dragons in this world can teleport to the underworld. They get the other Guardian Dragons and do so, being successful. They try sneaking past the army of Skulkin, but fail, being cornered by said army. Meanwhile, Master Wu comes across Garmadon, where the latter orders Samukai to fend them off. As the ninjas are cornered, Jay comes up with the idea to use the Tornado of Creation, which was mentioned earlier by Wu. They form said thing and wipe them out, making a Ferris wheel. Okay?
What? It's Lego. Are you really that surprised when weird things come out of the blue?
The ninja catch up with Wu, where they witness Samukai taking the Sword of Fire. He ends up pulling a last-minute betrayal.
Betrayal! What? Betrayal! Betrayed me!
But once the weapons are united, they destroy him as they create a vortex that Garmadon plans to use and escape the underworld. He goes through it, Wu claiming he will return. The ninja return home, greeted with praise by the villagers, and high-fiving their weapons, which cause an explosion, sending them flying back for a last-minute comic scene. Our heroes pose victoriously, kickstarting a hit TV show on Cartoon Network.
Now time for analyzation time.
This was a pretty decent start to the series. At first, it establishes Kai's character as a hot-headed risk-taker, while setting up plot points and character arcs for the series to explore, like for example, Garmadon and Wu's rivalry, Zane's weird personality, and Jay and Nia's relationship. Speaking of which, the way that the relationship was executed here was out of the blue, no pun intended. The only interactions we got between the two was that Nia's favorite color was blue, which turned Jay on, and that they hugged at the end, despite the fact that they barely know each other. But I trust the series to develop it onwards. The world building in this was pretty fascinating with the story of Ninjago, the golden weapons, and the dragons. It gets you really excited on what the series has in store for us.
A final grade, I give it a 5%.
These pilot episodes were fun to watch. They had interesting characters, an interesting story, but it wasn't perfect as there were some minor hiccups, so I highly recommend these.
And that ends today's episode. Be sure to like and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Dynabuster. Later.
Huh?